Hello, happy Tuesday, everybody. It's JoJo. This is our weekly team get together. Good to see all your faces. And let's do sorry, new teeth. Let's start off with some gratitudes. I can't see everybody's face. Let me see your faces. Ah, thank you. I need some sunshiny face going on out there. That's a good picture. Thank you, Miss Lori, making us feel bad. We got to get to Hawaii. All right, that's a lot to be grateful for right there. I'm very grateful for that awesome view. Thank you very much. Anybody have a gratitude, celebration, good stuff going on? Is anybody using the microbiome, isobiome? Yeah? Noticing any good stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about anybody else, but I was like kind of messed up after having the twins, and I constantly had bloat and discomfort, and it's been gone for days, which blows my mind. Not just hours, like days. And I wake up better every day, and I'm like, yes, this is
nice.
Awesome.
Nice. It's not always it's kind of the interesting conversation, like everyone's having the digestion poop conversation, right? It's something we always sort of talk about, but right now it's right out in front where everybody's talking about it because I think so many people are suffering. So it was such a perfect time for it. But you had a celebration. So tell me about your celebration other than better tummy.
Yeah, I mean, better tummy is a pretty big deal to me.
That's a pretty big deal.
I'm really thankful. I've been having some conversations with people this week, not like an exorbitant amount, but I feel like quality over quantity. So I've been having some quality conversations with people, and I really am enjoying it, and I'm very grateful for it because for a while it was all cricket and rainbows. Awesome. So it's been pretty awesome.
So good for you. Congratulations.
Thanks.
So I know that I've had multiple conversations just like in the last 2 days about how everybody's tummy is feeling better. Like bloat is going away, tummies are shrinking down, like it's pretty cool. And it hasn't even been that long. So I'm kind of excited about that. Good stuff. You too, Vinny, right? Your tummy's feeling better?
Yeah, I started isobiome the day they came out with it, and of course, you know, I've been having bloating issues for months now. Just everything I eat, I bloat. I feel crappy. I feel like heavy, just completely heavy. And the day I started taking them, I haven't had any bloating issues since.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It really.
I got one thing to celebrate too. I've sent out more videos and more websites for the Forever Pack this week. Within the last week than I've done in the last 6 months. So I haven't really been sending out videos. I haven't been anybody even being interested in any of my posts on Facebook. And now all of a sudden it's just overwhelming. So I'm having a fun.
Awesome. Yay. That's a good celebration. I like that one. Awesome. Okay, so if you guys don't know, the free enrollment was extended until the 27th. So 150 BV or more, the free enrollment was extended till 27th.
Yay!
Yay! Hello, Miss Megan.
Hello.
All right. So the one thing that I wanted to kind of chat a little bit about is obviously we know that we're in the middle of this reset right now, and we are working towards the February 3rd Crystal Manager rank. So it's a big deal. It's a big little check. It was $500. So it's kind of a cool little thing. But I want to give you a visual. So can I share my screen? Don't like laugh if there's something crazy on the backside because you never know what comes up. Oh, look, it's the right thing. Okay. You just never know what might show up. Okay. All right. So have you guys all gone into, so if you Google Isagenix Executive Roadmap, you get this really cool breakdown. So consultant is you plus 2, right? And each person having 100 BV. You at 100 BV, them at 100 BV. And crystal manager. So this is our first bonus. So I would recommend that you guys print this up so you can have this written down in your own handwriting on your wall so you know where you're going. So if your GPS isn't set, where are you going to end up? So this is you plus 2, them plus 2. So this is our first set. The next set's going to be March 10th, which is crystal director, which is 6. So manager is 2 consultants. One on the left, one on the right, both on the left, doesn't matter. As long as you are an active consultant, you plus 2, them plus 2. You share, they share. Crystal director is 6. Doesn't matter if they're all on one side. As long as you have one on the left and one on the right that have 100 BV, you're good to go. As long as you are an active consultant, all 6 can be on one side. That's our March 3rd date. Our April 14th is executive, which is 5 and 5. But we're going to take a moment and focus here because I am telling you, if you guys work towards this, there is still plenty of time to do this. Plenty of time. Oh, sorry, this one. Plenty of time to do this. Crystal manager. Questions about that? So if you want to Google that roadmap, isagenixexecutiveroadmap.com. I think Crystal Executive Roadmap, I think is what I put in, Isagenix, and that's the one I got back. I like that one because it breaks it into separate sections. So focus on the Crystal Manager. Because I think almost everybody that's on here right now would benefit from the Crystal Manager. Some will need to go Crystal Director. Some will need to be Crystal Executive first, but that's okay. Let's focus on the Crystal Manager, helping our people get to Crystal Manager. Questions about that? No? Okay. Every Monday night going forward at 6:30 Pacific, 7:30 Mountain. Can they get the rapid reset bonuses? Yes, they can. I believe. Is that wrong? Raf, are you testing me? If I'm wrong on that, let me know. Lori, do you know? Someone just enrolled, can they get the rapid resets? I think that they can't. They have to already have gone past it. I thought it was for everybody.
I thought it was for everybody.
Well, if they just enrolled, they would be eligible for it anyway.
Yeah, but don't you get double?
I don't think so. I think you can only get it once. You'd get just the crystal.
Your initial
money.
crystal. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a really good question, and I don't know that, but I will find out for sure.
I'm going to GTS it.
Yep. So every Monday night at 6:30 Pacific, 7:30 Mountain, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, Dave and Lenny are going to commit to doing a Forever Pack Opportunity Zoom going forward. So that will be something that you can plug your new people into, plug yourself into, any of the people that are coming back around and want to learn about that. That'll be a great tool to be able to use because I think that a lot of people like to be on live when they can. Then they can ask questions, they can interact. It feels like a better environment. Last night there was 150 people on, so it's got really great energy. foreverpack.com. So it's PAK. Remember that it's PAK. foreverpack.com. When you go there, I was just in the back side of that. Under team login, the team login is Healthy You, all lowercase, no spaces, double Y. So YOU, Healthy You. There is other videos. So once somebody's enrolled and they've enrolled on the Forever Pack and they're looking forward to sharing, then you can get them into that back side of that. There's other trainings in there. There's applications in there. The flow chart is in there. It's like a one-stop shop for Forever Pack.
Hey, Jojo.
Yes, ma'am.
So I looked at it. It says if you are a new or existing associate in the U.S., Canada, or Puerto Rico, you have the opportunity to earn a crystal rank and double crystal bonuses through this reset. Regardless of when you initially joined Isogenics or became an associate, the promotion begins on December 31st. So obviously somebody who enrolled today still only has until February 3rd, right? So instead of having 35 days, they have
to get the double. They would still have their normal amount of time to get the regular, but to get the double bonuses that would need to be done by the 3rd. Thank you for looking that up. Mary Kramer, did you hear that? Okay, so double bonuses, sister. So what was I saying? Anyway, the backside of Forever Pack. So has anybody been, I just kind of want to get some feedback on it. If everyone's using the Forever Pack, if you've been sharing that, like how some things are going. Anybody unmute yourself and talk?
Yeah, it's been going great. Using it, send it out. Love it.
Okay, awesome.
I've been having really good success with individuals who I had previously reached out to. So we're restarting conversations. And now I'm going through my back office for those who had previously enrolled and are no longer using Isogenics. And then my next course of action is I have 600 people in my downline. So I'm going to start combing through my downline and reaching out to those individuals too. Perfect. So I've got some work to do.
Yes, ma'am. That's awesome. I love it. So would love some feedback on how you're doing that. And I have been doing that as well, is combing through my tree. So Raphael, Chelsea, how are you guys?
Good, thanks. We've really enjoyed the simplicity as far as people not being scared to share from the beginning because of the investment. Mm-hmm. We had somebody that enrolled Friday and she already hit consultant yesterday. And
she hasn't even received her package yet.
Yeah,
yay!
She got her package. She's getting her 3rd enrollment today. And then she's running towards that Crystal Manager. So if she gets Crystal Manager, we told her if you get Crystal Manager by February 3rd, that's $750. Mm-hmm. And so she's just like, she's done 2 Facebook posts on her timeline. We've been doing a lot of 3-ways with her prospects. Mm-hmm. And so I think the $200 investment is just a game changer compared to a $350, $650 that we've been running into. And a lot of people have had a lot of fear about sharing because of the initial investment. So we're excited to see how this continues on. But yeah, we've loved it so far. It's been a good run. So we're started.
And thank you for saying that. And so know that coming from those two who were the number 23 enrollers in the entire company, okay, that's a huge deal because they've done it all kinds of different ways. So to go back and see the simplicity of this and they're already seeing duplication, that's huge.
Well, yeah, and it helps for the Cougars trip to the Caymans too, because that's a leadership in action formula. Leadership in action, people have to rank advance for you to get there. And this is a perfect formula for it because it's low BV, it's a lower cost point, and you only need 100 BV to rank advance. So
yes,
it is what it is. I think it works out great.
Yes, awesome. I agree with that. So we talked about the leadership in action formula last week. So if anybody wants to go back and look at it, you can. There's also, if you were at New Year Kickoff, the form is in the booklet that they gave out. Also, if not, it's on isogenicsbusiness.com where you can get the equation for the leadership formula. Yes, sir.
I talked to corporate over the weekend, and they said that starting in February, they're going to do a monthly report of where everybody stands for the Grand Cayman trip.
Nice.
And so, because when you go to your back office and you go to promotions, there's only a website or a flyer. There's no, like, sometimes they have the reports and stuff to the promotions.
For the standings.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So they said starting, I think she said February 3rd or something like that, or the 4th, that Monday, that will be the first report of where everybody's at for the for the trip, and then they're going to do it monthly.
Okay.
So you can see
Perfect.
where you're at and what your points are.
Yay.
Yeah.
What trip is it? Did I miss that?
The Grand Adventure trip. So we have from December 31st until June 30th in order to earn points. And so how this works is it's not just about who we're enrolling, but it's how we're helping the team rank and bounce. So it's working off the leadership in action equation. And so we talked about that last week, and you can also go on isogenicsbusiness.com and Google, get the form, or you can Google leadership in action formula and it will come up.
And keep in mind, the normal leadership in action, you must be an executive to enter that program. They are allowing everybody who's a manager or above to enter this one. This is really big. The normal leadership in action formula, they only allow you to count 5 enrollments per week. This contest, they're allowing you to count 10. This is huge. Yeah. There's huge amounts of points, huge amounts of money, and a very, very, very cool trip that you can win on this.
Very cool. Thank you.
So you don't earn points until your manager status?
Yes, you must be a manager. That's you plus 2, them plus 2. So you have to be a manager. So that should be the first goal for everyone. Get to manager. Get your 2, have them get their 2, and go to the Grand Caymans with everyone.
And let's do it by February 3rd so we can do Crystal Manager. Ralph, did you have something? Nope, good. Cool. Questions?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Input, how's everybody doing? Challenges, what's going on? Anybody have anything they want to throw out and chat about?
I don't see Amanda on here, but I just wanted to, I've been doing the Zooms after people enroll that she's been doing, and that's made a huge difference. So if you're not doing that, then I recommend doing that and doing a Zoom with them, sharing your screen with them, and walking them through the back office so that they know what everything is, and it leads right into the compensation plan. So I think that's huge.
So, and that's a different piece than really the business Zoom. That's the Zoom to welcome them in, do a little bit of product coaching, and teach them their back office. So that's a completely different step.
Yeah, that's after they're already enrolled. Mm-hmm. So they enrolled, she does it the next day, we just, or as soon as they can, and that's what we've been trying to do. And I think that that's going to make a huge difference, just not only with auto ships and them being able to control, knowing how to control their auto ship, but showing them where the become an associate button is and what that means. So I think that's huge.
Thank you for saying that.
I actually have, I'm glad you said that, Charles, because I did the same thing. So I had somebody who ordered their product. They got it last week, and we set up a Zoom today. And we went through her back office, and I showed her where to click on the link to become an associate. And I said, once you start sharing, because people are going to want to know how you're feeling so amazing, this is where you go. Showed her how to go through her auto ship, showed her how to enroll in IsaBody. She's like, oh, I already did that. And so after I got off the phone with her, as I was driving, I got 2 emails. One, that she had flipped over to associate. And 2, she sent me a picture. She's like, so how does this look for my auto ship? And she had already added the daily pack and isogenesis to her. So she already upped her auto ship.
Nice. Yep. Perfect. So Chelsea, are you guys doing that as a 3-way, or are you just doing it as a 1-on-1?
We've done one as a 3-way. So it was somebody that we enrolled and then their person that they enrolled. Okay. And then the other one is just was just a 1-on-1. We enrolled them and then I did it with them.
Awesome. Does everybody understand what she's talking about right there? Because we've been talking a lot about the business Zooms and when people want to share what we're doing, but this is a whole different piece. Anybody have any questions about that?
I think for us, it builds the relationship as well. And I think that's what Amanda was telling us when we talked to her, that she's getting a lot more relationship building doing that Zoom.
Right.
And so I think that will really help on our end, just with our experience, just because a lot of the people that we get started, we just met, we don't know them previously and stuff. So I think the Zoom puts you face to face with them. And we've done 3, and it's just been a good experience just in the last few days. So we're excited to make that consistent. But I think the relationships is what is key to the not only retention, but the duplication, just having them feel comfortable sharing with other people, knowing that they have support and an actual real person on the other end. So
awesome. Thank you guys for bringing that up. Any questions, anybody? Anybody want to add anything? Hello, Miss Mona. See your face pop in there. Chad, do you have anything you want to add in?
One word. Consistency.
Okay.
There's a lot going on right now. And I know everyone's got a lot going on in their life too. It's just a matter of being consistent and doing your daily activities. All goes back to fundamentals. Doesn't matter the challenge at hand or the company. All of it doesn't matter. You're doing the fundamentals. I think that's all. Just being consistent with the fundamentals.
Agreed. Anyone having a difficulty with consistency?
My phone keeps dying, so I missed out on that part. What was it?
He was talking about consistency. And so just being consistent every day and doing your activities to reach out to people, to send videos, like your daily do, right? So consistency every single day, even when you don't feel like it. How about especially when you don't feel like it? Or especially when there isn't time, that you make the time to do it. So no question, this is so simple to do, and it's so simple not to do. It's so simple to talk ourselves out of doing it because something else takes priority, like grocery shopping or, whatever. There's things we put in the way and go, well, I need to do the laundry, so I can't send out my messages, which is not true. I could throw the laundry in and sit down and send out 10 messages. It's what we choose to talk ourselves out of. So the consistency is so key. It stops us from doing the stop, start. It just keeps that little baby steps every single day moving us forward. Yes. Do not use the excuse that you have to vacuum your house.
Well, and all joking aside, I mean, so it's the simplest thing that we can do, and it's sometimes the most challenging mentally, right, to do these things. So if you have that urge of, I don't want to do this, pick up the phone, which is exactly what I did yesterday. I was like, JoJo, I don't want to do this. And she's like, why? And so we talked through it, and we realized that, what was holding me back was silly. And then I got off the phone and I made 10 phone calls. I probably wouldn't have done it because I would have found, the dog hair that was floating, and I would have gone and vacuumed it instead.
Well, and so can we share your story a little bit of yesterday? Okay. So in the fear mode, yes, absolutely, get in the mindset, and that's so true. And which is where we pulled Anna out of yesterday, because she was in the mindset of fear. What are people going to think? I'm reaching out to these people like they're going to think I'm nuts. Like, so in this whole fear story of what's going to happen. And so what was she making that about at that time? Does anybody have an answer? Do you guys know what she's in this fear mode? What was she making it all about? Her. But is this about her? No. It's about how we help people transform their life. It's about our positive intention of helping somebody move their life forward. So when we get out of the thought process, this is not about us. This is not about me. Do I benefit in the long run? Absolutely. But getting back to that remembrance that this is about them. We are reaching out because these are people that we want to bless.
And dancing doesn't hurt, Raph, so I did that.
Dancing totally rocks.
I put on a good song that made me really, really happy, and that just it instantaneously raises your vibration. So
music is important.
Yeah.
All right. Lift yourself up. Dance. What's your favorite dance song, Chelsea?
Anything from the 80s.
Okay. Me too. I'm an 80s girl. I'm with you. All right.
Anyone looking for
anything
one?
with Spanish?
Anyone what, Chad?
If anyone's looking for a song to listen to when they feel like they are down on the ground and can't get back up, listen to, and I'm sure you've heard this, Chumbawamba Tub Thumping.
Yep.
YouTube it.
Love it.
Tub Thumping.
It's a good one. Is that the I get knocked down but I get back up again? Is that one?
Oh, okay. Had no idea that's what it was called. I was like, I've never heard that song.
That's from my middle school days.
I won't say it's from what year it was for me. So anyway, but I think we're good. I really have nothing else unless somebody else wants something they want to add, and I want to go hop in the car and head to the meeting. So next week, you guys, make sure that you download the IsoLife app onto your phone, because we are going to do a live demonstration of how to use all the features on your IsoLife app. Thanks to Miss Heather. She just popped her face in there. She's going to come on and teach everyone how to use the IsoLife app to its full capacity next week. So I think that we're realizing how easy, how functional, how it's supporting people, people that are using it all the time to help themselves with their food, to move forward, to send out links. It's really a functional app. So to be able to teach you guys how to use that. Yes, ma'am.
Just along with that, so we've had a couple people who we had talked to previously before we started doing the Forever Pack that insisted on doing a 30-day or a value pack. And those people, the ones that are using the app, have a lot less questions, and you have to do a lot less coaching, and they are continuing to use it. The ones that don't get the app are constantly asking questions, which is good, but the app can do that for them if they just get on there. So
good point.
That is awesome.
Awesome. Thank you. Yes. So we will be doing that next week. So make sure that you have it downloaded and let everyone know to get that downloaded and to get on the call so they can learn how to do this. And if anybody's really up on it, and Heather's gonna be teaching, but if there's anybody that feels really good about using it, we can always have backup. All righty. Everybody good? Download the executive crystal map, please. Okay. Fill it in. I love the Zooms with the new enrollees to go through their back office. So be doing that.
And find the leadership in action formula. Live it, learn it, breathe it. And we'll all be in Cayman Islands together.
Awesome.
What do you guys do if someone doesn't have a computer and the internet to do a Zoom call for their back office?
Are they close where you can go do it live with them?
Oh, I think so. Well, yeah.
You can also do it on their phone. They can download Zoom on their phone.
You can download Zoom on their phone. They can.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay.
You can also just talk them through it if you really have to on the phone, where you're on the phone and you're taking them step by step, where you're doing it, they're doing it at the same time, so you know what they're looking at. So awesome. You can direct them. So just like we used to do the old, technical service thing when you called in and the guy talked you through your computer. Same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right, guys. Have a great week. Go rock your life.